I want to share something with you that I'm really enjoying. Uh, for all you axe carvers out there, all of you, I have I've only been doing this for about a year, but I have found the hard way of doing all this stuff. I started out where the only tool that ever touched an axe was a draw knife, and I may have used some files, but I didn't use a whole lot. Over time, I figured I would pick up in pace. I would actually make the axes faster, but I slowed it down quite a bit. I think you'd become a lot pickier. But what I want to show you is that I've been using scrapers. And the scrapers have made a massive difference for me, especially when you're fine tuning those curves. I will say, especially as you're hitting this curve right down here and above the palm swell and right under the shoulder. I feel as though you can get a much smoother transition. Here, I'll show you this. Obviously, I could have this clamped, but it's easier to show you this way. So, I've been swapping between the different scrapers. I really put this one to use for a while. I'm trying to figure out what works best for me, and realistically, I'm sure I'll get use out of every one of these. So yeah, I'm not trying to advertise a certain product or whatever. I've been buying a lot of different types of scrapers, learning how to burnish them. I didn't even know how to do that. This is another one I was using a lot. And here, let me show you something. This one right here, you gotta watch out for this sucker. See that? I put super glue on it, but yeah. I've popped myself a few times. And there was, when I first got it, like razor sharp, right? And I'm wearing these gloves. I'm like, okay, yeah, I could just handle the blade with my hands as long as I'm wearing gloves, right? Nope, not at all. It pops right through it, obviously. I should have known better. But hey, we all make mistakes, right? This is an axe I'm doing some fine tuning with, and I feel like it's almost there. I'm starting to do things that I wasn't doing before, like sighting it down. Before I would have been like, oh yeah, that looks pretty good, you know? Let's see if you can, yeah. I mean, this one's not perfect. I'm still working on it. But I feel as though your work gets, there's a point of diminishing returns when you've been doing this for years, I'm sure. I have not. I've only been doing this for about a year. But I've come a long way in that year. And I feel as though I keep stepping my game up with each axe that I make. And I feel as though may have hung about, I don't know, 50 axes now. Well, hatchets too. And I've had a lot of failures. One of the biggest issues I ran into was run out right here at the shoulder. I had no idea. I didn't even know how to check for that, right? And I was carving with ash. That's all I had at the time. Since then, I've been able to get my hands on some good hickory. I've even gone to some of the box stores and I'll buy a handle and I'll just reshape that just to get practice in. But I ended up I forget the name of the company. I don't want to drop too many brands on you right now, but I forget the name of the company. But I just started ordering this stuff online. to me, it's worth the premium price that you pay simply because you know that you're going to get good grain orientation. You're going to get a good hunk of hickory that's going to carve into the axe handle that you want. So it's less time wasted. Yeah, you can, I've cut up hickory stumps and things like that, hickory logs. Thought, hey, I'll let this dry for 2 years. It's like, I haven't even been making axes for a year, so. I feel as though this is a very realistic approach. I forget what I paid, but it goes on sale sometimes. You could Google it. And I'm pretty happy with it. Like, you can see that grain orientation right there. It's not bad. So, I would definitely recommend going that route. Here, I'll show you one of the first handles I made out of ash. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing, but whatever, I ended up having to cut the thing off, but, it's not terrible, but realistically, I even glued it back up because I want to save this forever, right? You can see that. That's where it failed. And I mean, look at this shoulder. I didn't understand how that worked. I could have done a lot better than this. But hey, I learned the hard way. And I feel as though, let's see, I want to say this is about 8 months difference. I feel pretty good about that. So, scrapers, big time. This was just a draw knife. I can even show you the file. I was using the rasp. Draw knife in this thing. Sandpaper. That's it. I didn't really understand the concept of scrapers, to be honest. But I'll show you the collection that I have of them. I pretty much show you all of them. Yep. But I'm really digging this thing. Where do I put it? This thing right here. I think it's money. And you could see, I'll get all of them here. Oh, here's another scraper I use. You can see here, look at those curves. I mean, this thing was made for axe makers. So, I paid for it. I think it was about $60. So, wish I would have invested in that a long time ago. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and fine tune this one a little bit more. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Maybe make it a little bit thinner. I don't know. I think it's fine. What do you think? I think it'd be alright. I'm making it for a kid. It's a friend I was in the Marine Corps with. He's got 3 sons. He's asked me to make an axe for each of his sons, so this is the last one for his oldest boy. And this is the head I'm putting on it.